Welcome to Coach's Corner, everybody. Thanks for watching the show. I'm your host, Coach Tripp, with a special edition here Wednesday night, Coach Tripp's Tips, where we try to improve your coaching style and philosophy. And if you know of any coaches, please send this along. I hope it'll help. Coach your players, called Coaching Do the Little Things for Your Players. That's what it's titled. Coach your players to do the little things when you're teaching X's and O's on the field and on the court. But you also have to connect with them by doing little things for your Janets, Johnnies, and Joes. Teach attention to details concerning X's and O's. For instance, when I graded a DB on one snap, I would look for approximately 10 movements so he can receive 10 plus minus grades on every play. That is asking a lot of my players. The least thing I can do is show them my appreciation for their effort. And when I coach, I try to do little things for them. Now, I am not boasting when I tell these stories because when a man sings his own praises, he always gets the wrong pitch. When Ronnie Douglas took over at Tate High School, he asked me to come with him and turn around a helpless football program that was 1-19 the last 2 years. Going into my 9th year at Pensacola Catholic High School with Coach Seibert, we were loaded with 2 Division I defensive backs. I felt really bad about leaving Emon Smith and Jeremy Reeves. I hit it off with Ronnie and wanted a challenge. I realized quickly that first spring what a big challenge it was going to be. They were closer to the Bad News Bears than the Chicago Bears. I thought we could build Rome in a day, and I was wrong. West Florida Tech was loaded with 3 Division I wide receivers, and they beat us badly in the first game of the season. However, my DBs did not play that bad, and I got each one a bag of candy for their efforts. This is what I got my 4 players, my 4 starters. For Trace, I got Smarties because he had a 4.0 academically and athletically. Deontay, I got Poppers because when he tackled somebody, I heard a loud pop. Brett, I got him Milk Duds because he was silky smooth and not a dud. Rah Johnson, I got Rah Snickers because after he blanketed another receiver, I just turned and snickered. Do little things for your players, and they will run through walls for you. The players may have thought now, wow, we get candy for losing 45-3. Imagine what we get if we win. Well, we upset Pensacola High School the next week for Tate's first win in over 20 years against them. They may have expected candy or maybe even something better, but I told them we expect to win here at Tate and don't expect candy every week. I once had my DBs over for an Italian spaghetti dinner. For 4 months, they heard me spew words in Italian when something really good or really bad happened on the field. They know I'm Italian, and we talk spaghetti a lot. After a PHS game, I told them 3 wins in a row, and it's pasta for the DBs at my house. We won our 2nd in a row, and during the week, all I heard was, Coach, what time Saturday for dinner? It was homecoming weekend, and during the 35-0 win over West Gadsden, all I heard was spaghetti dinner talk all night Friday during the game. I kept a season log journal 1 year at Catholic High School. It was 2010, and I knew it was going to be one of our better teams we had at Catholic, and I wanted to document it so the kids would have a detailed scrapbook. I wrote a journal every week and inserted all the newspaper articles throughout the year. It was our 6th year at Catholic, and we had 8 seniors sign Division I scholarships. We also had freshmen and sophomores and juniors that would eventually sign as well. But this class was special. I had coached and I ran a training business for a lot of them since the 5th, 6th grade. 2 senior DBs were outstanding scholar athletes. I've become close with both of them, and I still golf with them today, Caden Carter and Josh McGowan. At Tate High School, I gave Rah Johnson a scrapbook for his 18th birthday. You never know what kind of impact that you have on kids. I was substitute teaching at Pensacola High School, and the kid came into my class and said, "Hey, Coach Tripp, I heard on social media what you got for Rah for his birthday. He said it was one of the best presents he has ever gotten." Folks, that feeling is priceless. I did it again years ago because I became really close to a couple of my defensive backs at Tate High School, Josh Key and Trace Penton. They were a pivotal part in turning around that program, and I wanted to do something special for them. At the end of the banquet, I gave them their journals and articles with the scrapbook. Now, folks, you don't have to do things like this to connect with your players, but do little things. I used to text my DBs on Saturday after a game to see how they were feeling, how they were doing. I can be very intense and demanding on the field, but you have to be that way as well. I will not put up with a lack of hustle, trust, or repeated mental lapses. You show your team you mean business. There's a time to focus and work hard. There is also time for fun. So coaches, have fun with your players. You know, Danny Werfel mentioned on the show a couple of months ago, Joe Ehrman's book, A Season of Life, another great book that helps young coaches be transformational coaches and not transactional coaches. What does that mean? Got to tune in next week as we will deep dive what it means for a coach to be other-centered and teach your players to be that way as well. I hope you got something out of tonight's Coach Tripp's tips. Pass this along to any coach that you know. I know it'll help them. Have a great sports night, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.
There's a reason why Hill Kelly in Pensacola is the #1 selling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer between Jacksonville and New Orleans. While other dealers have taken advantage of a competitive market with higher prices, Hill Kelly has discounted prices to the lowest of the year. And Hill Kelly in Pensacola won't surprise you with excessive charges beyond the selling price. Come see why people from Milton, Pace, Foley, Bay Minette, Daphne, Gulf Shores, Mobile, and beyond are driving to Hill Kelly in Pensacola to buy their next new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram. At Hill Kelly, the bottom line price and your satisfaction are what really matter. So before you sign, check the bottom line and make the trip to Hill Kelly in Pensacola to see what true local ownership can do for you. At Hill Kelly Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Highway 29 in Car City, Pensacola. Or shop online 24/7 at hillkellydodge.com. When it comes to bottom line pricing, nobody beats a Hill Kelly deal. Nobody.
Are you riding around in a filthy vehicle? Dirty car no more. Visit Ronnie's Car Wash today to get it shining in no time. They have 3 convenient locations with another coming soon. The unlimited monthly wash packages start as low as $14.95 per month with free vacuums, multi-purpose spray, and towels. Visit them in Gulf Breeze, Navarre, Fort Walton, and soon Crestview. Don't wait, wash today. Be sure to see Ronnie's Car Wash on Facebook to see the latest specials and discounts. You'll be riding and shining in no time. Arbitrium Consulting for all your fencing, landscaping, pressure washing, tree trimming needs. Call 850-483-0350 for your free estimates. Serving Pensacola, Gulf Breeze, Navarre, Fort Walton, Destin, Perdido, Gulf Shores, Foley, and the entire Gulf Coast. Arbitrium Consulting is owner-operated, fully licensed and insured. Call today, 850-483-0350, the official landscaper of Coach's Corner.
Hey, Bill, some game, huh?
I haven't really noticed, Paul.
What? The biggest game of the year?
I've been looking over my insurance. Talk about problems I'm trying to figure out.
Well, do what I did. Call the Seiler Agency. They showed me what I needed and what I didn't. They even saved me money. Now, instead of worrying about my insurance, I can worry about the big game.
Contact the Seiler Agency at 476-7443 for all of your insurance needs. Your independent agent for home, auto, boat, RV, commercial, general liability, life, and sound investment strategies. Call 476-7443 today.
So hard to get you in the perfect car. Looking for a better car buying experience? With the Step 1 Advantage from Buick GMC, Fort Walton Beach, and Pensacola, receive no-hassle market-based pricing or incentives by pre-ordering. Looking to sell or trade? Our dedicated team will even come to you. Plus, every vehicle sold at Step 1 supports local charities right in your neighborhood. Experience the Step 1 Advantage at Buick GMC, Fort Walton Beach, and Pensacola today.